Yes.
Lordship, with the consent from the other side, I'd like to mention item number 17. The other engaging counsel architect was not able to prepare the rate. Lordship, this matter will be only possible for a day.
The request of Mr.
As that's Lordship.
S. Das, matter stands passed over for the day, list after a week. Yes, sir. Yes.
Number 65.
65. At the request of learned counsel, Mr.
Yes, Rana.
S. Rana, matter stands adjourned for a week. For a week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks.
Interim may continue.
If it is there, it will continue. Then we have to fix a date. List on 20 June. Interim order to continue till the next date fixed. Yes.
Lordship, there is a motion. I beg to mention item number 20 of today's case, Lordship, with the consent of the other side.
20.
20, Lordship, bail hearing, first item.
Yes.
This matter will be passed over for 2 weeks, Lordship. I have taken 1 week, Lordship. Next week.
Why?
Lordship, I have taken consent of the other side.
From next week.
At the request of MSSH Bora, learned APP, appearing for the state. Matter stands adjourned for a week.
For a week, Lordship.
For a week. Mr. P.K. Roy Chaudhary appears for the petitioner.
Obliged, Lordship.
I have a small clear. I have a lecture on my part. Item number 48. I promise to take steps for respondent number 2. I may be given a chance to take steps by today. 48.
48. At the request of Mr. P.K. Roy Chaudhary, matter stands adjourned for 2 weeks, enabling him to take steps on the respondent.
Wait, please go. Please go. Lordship, item number 12. On earlier occasion, was recused by Lordship.
Item 12,
Item 12 pertains to the keyboard.
keyboard. Item 12 before any other bench without me.
Next is Lordship. Lordship, with regard to item number 39, my lord, and I have signed the objection immediately permitted to be called for my lord.
38, 39 connected.
Item 30 and 31.
Give a slip.
That's what my lord. Series are available.
She is only calling for an objection,
Lord.
which she is filed. Yes,
Lordship, I beg to mention item number 29.
yes, yes.
Item number 29. City is not available. Not available.
You are on interim.
Yes, Lordship.
Matter be listed on 2nd of August, enabling the learned APP to call for the CD. And the petitioner is already on interim bail.
May please, your Lordship. I beg to mention item number 26, madam. In this is, madam, the up-to-date CD and an Excel report was called for, madam.
26.
26.
You wait for your turn, it will come.
CD is not there, Lordship.
Why are you making mention, wasting time for these kind of matters? If it is not there, it will get deferred. Doesn't require mentioning. All right. Don't waste time. Let us take up the matters. If you are not here, we will accommodate you. That is why we'll have to see the order. Item 26, at the request of learned counsels for the parties, list again in the month of August, enabling the learned APP to call for the CD. 2nd of August.
Item 47 is the similar requirement.
See
CD not CD.
how many matters you give a list. We'll pass all orders in your matters so that you are free from this court. Give a list. What is this? This is mentioning for not doing a matter today or getting taking time for filing objections. Why are you mentioning matters like this? Wait for your turn. Yes. 28, yes.
Other matters, matters are fixed on 267, 28.
What is wrong today? You wait for your turn. We'll take it up. Yes. You wait for your turn.
I beg to mention item number 64.
Yes,
He's not a maybe exam for today.
why?
Today is not prepared in the
Who's your senior?
He's strong.
64, adjourned for 4 weeks.
Mention for listing of the restrictions for withdrawal.
Bail application for withdrawal, listed tomorrow? Tomorrow,
May I please, as a lawyer, so I beg to mention for listing of a criminal petition motion item, my lord.
Friday,
Obligation.
I beg to mention item 40 and 50.
40,
Considering the other party.
14, sorry, 14 and 15. You're mentioning for whom? You're mentioning on whose behalf, madam? Petitioner, respondent, who's for the petitioner? Yes,
Requested for item.
matters are fixed and one is listed by orders. Who mentioned the order? Who has mentioned before the court to get the matter listed? 15 and 16, 14, 15, okay. These are fixed matters. That joint request list after 4 weeks. A joint request list after 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. Yes, 4 weeks.
With regard to items that which is serious not in this.
Item
Items that which we.
Classic has been submitted here.
33, wait for your turn.
Daily list motion be item 1.
Yes, matter is in trial.
Matter facing the trial matter, the bail petition was not in the court below matter, this was the rejected matter.
We heard learned counsels for the parties call for scan copies of the LCR pertaining to Sessions case number 13 of 2023, pending before Assistant Session Judge Karbi Anglong Dikut. List upon receipt of the scan copy. Let us go through the scan copy. Let the scan copy come.
In the meantime, matter.
Karbi Anglong, let it be on 19th of June. You wanted to say something? Did you want to submit anything more?
No, actually, matter today, from today, matter, evidence matter started recording when the court below matter, charge already same matter. And matter, so far the charge sheet is there, matter, I had the 30 copy of the charge sheet there. In my head, matter.
We'll have to see the contents of the investigation, how it was there, what material, how many witnesses, only from today. Witnesses were not examined.
No, matter, today is big night, there is not.
So let us see what comes up. Let us see.
Along with the copies of deposition, if any.
Along with copies of depositions, if any.
Item 2.
The petition of the behind the work is 15/5/2023.
All right, call for CD.
Lordship, move on to page 11, your lordship, translated copy of the FIR. The lordship will find, your lordship, there is certain allegation against petition number 1 that he used the sub weapon. But against petition number 2, there is nothing. Your lordship.
Call for CD along with injury report. We'll see. Heard learned counsels for the parties. This is coming from
This one,
This one was said.
Vishwanath Sariali. So $21st.
Your lordship, can it be a mark? Your lordship, it's a 439 application. Your lordship, will you 15 days?
12th of June.
12th of June.
Lordship.
Okay, 12th of June.
Item 3.
This case, my lord, if petition is a technical person, my lord, designated as accredited, my lord, engineer. Oh, now only got my lord, development block lordship.
Where's
My
your
lord, the after kindly this one person, my lord,
page
my lord,
number?
page kindly be 35 lordship. My lord, one person was, filed a complaint petition before the, my lord, AGM Monica, my lord. Not against the petitioner. lordship.
34, 5 is forwarding. Where is the FIR?
My FIR is, my lord, that is complaint lordship. My lord, not FIR, 25 lordship. Page 25 can be seen lordship. Not against the petitioner lordship, it's against 7 person contract of case lordship. My lord,
Yes, call for
my
CD.
lord, now, my lord, my.
Call for CD.
For the time being, my lord, lordship, kindly see the page 12 lordship. Page 12, kindly see lordship, what is the my lord, responsibility lordship of implementation of the scheme lordship. Page 12, that the government of Assam has, my lord.
We want to see the CD.
My lord,
Let
the
us see the CD.
petitioner is not named in the FIR, my lord. Petitioner is not responsible, my lord, as per the notification of the government lordship.
Let us have a look with what the investigation is all about, how far it has progressed, what is being investigated upon. Let us have a look.
My lord,
We'll consider your prayer.
It's not there.
8th of June.
8th of June.
It's from Moricom.
No, wait. It can be on 19th of
My
June.
lord,
Sorry, 9th of June, sorry, 9th of June. Call for CD along with
Motion only.
CD. Heard learned counsels for the parties. On 9th of June.
Right.
Item 4.
Yes, Mr. Dave.
This is for quashing of criminal PRC, criminal proceeding,
No.
which is registered as PRC 460 of 2020 under section 306.
Yes.
What has happened in this case? The petitioner will lordship, she was having a love affair with the deceased for last 3 years. Thereafter, ring ceremony took place. Lordship will kindly come to page.
You are aggrieved by an order passed by the court.
For the, it was changed to charge sheet. The case has been charge sheeted, and in fact, we are again.
What are you challenging? Charge sheet?
The charge sheet as well as the proceeding.
Proceedings. All right.
Now,
Where is the FIR?
Fire below, FIR is at page 37.
It's 7.
Maybe.
Yes.
With due respect, I would like to inform you that I'm a permanent resident of village Boma, so my only son, Kidip Sole, had a love relationship with one people. Purimita Neo. Doctor will kindly take note of the name. Daughter of Sri Abdul Neo, resident of so and accordingly, both families on mutual consent have solemnized the ring ceremony between Purimita Neo and late Kidip Sole on 5/5/22. However, after the engagement, Sri Purimita Neo had started several various mental harassment upon my son. Regarding this scene, I took talked with Pranita's uncle and his wife, Mitali Soikia, also talked with Pranita's mother. I informed them that our son was getting harassment from their daughter on several occasions, that she was disturbing him in living his normal life. Hence, it was informed to instruct her not to do so in future. On last 9/7/22, our son had taken permission from us and went to see a drama, Auna, in the nearby village. When he was there, she Pranita Neo talked with him on various issues over telephone and disturbed him. As a result, it came back at 12:30 AM in the middle of the drama, Bhavana, and on reaching home, he ate one chapati roti given by his mother and also took one tablet for fever and went to his bedroom to sleep. In the morning at around 4 AM, when I did not see him in the bedroom, went to his own bedroom and found the door locked from inside, and I called his mother and tried to see through the curtain of the window and saw my son Kidip Sole hanging by a rope. Sir, before occurrence of the said incident, and after the ring ceremony, the said girl had harassed late Kidip Sole on silly reasons, and also threatened him that she will destroy the reputation of his family by publishing various different incidents and about commission of physical relationship with him, which had happened during the love relationship. Then late Kidip Sole told his lover that he would die if she would do so, and sent her one photo pic on his mobile showing one rope hanging from the ceiling fan. But even in such a situation and mental condition, the girl instigated him to die. After this said incident, late Philip Shaikar told her family members in a nutshell about 10 days ago. But her family members showed no interest about the same, taking it as a simple incident which happened in a love relationship. My daughter, Uteshna Shaikar, that is the sister of late Philip Shaikar, had talked with her brother about the incident and asked him about the reason of the same, and he told that he had been badly cheated by Paranita Niyok, and thus he was
So we issue notice,
only thing that
yes,
Lordship will see,
and call for the scan copies.
Lordship, and please that will only give her the day is tomorrow. She's just a 22 years old
She's, the day is tomorrow for what?
for appearance.
Let her appear.
No, only thing that Lordship will see, there is no, even if the Lordship sees the bail, I'll just pay the bail order.
Where is the bail order?
It's not there, I cannot annex it out. Even
So if it is tomorrow, then why have you come today?
only thing here, after perusal of the city, there is nothing against the petitioner. I'll
Let
just
us, let us have a benefit of,
I'm not pressing, only thing the Lordship let till the next day, the Lordship will stay the proceeding.
why?
And in fact,
It is just comments. You have to make out a case.
So exactly, now Lordship will
You
see.
make out a
Exactly
case
so,
for
I'll
state.
just play.
Yes.
Now Lordship will see,
Hmm.
and they give to Lord. There has to be a continuous instigation.
That is what
Lordship
the,
will only come to the second case,
what the affair says.
case there of the bail order.
Hmm.
Third paragraph,
Oh, that is all right, but this is subjective satisfaction.
Now, Lordship will see that there has to be some instigation. What has happened,
Yes.
I can take you to the Lordship will kindly come to page 50, It's a mechanical order, mechanical charge sheet, Even otherwise, I'll just skip. Lordship will kindly come to page 54.
Hmm.
Which is the chart sheet, That is the original copy, that copy is already there, I am putting
You know the extremely limited grounds
no,
for interference.
if that is, I'll just place a decision of the honorable apex court,
Yes, yes.
So I'll just wait.
What is the case registered under?
306.
306.
Amendment to suicide. Now, here was the case, I was supposed to get married. Even the ring ceremony was there. The photographs are already there on record.
Hmm.
Why would I instigate her him to die, to commit suicide? The fact remains, what had happened, the deceased, he had taken, because during the COVID times, he had gone into bankruptcy, basically. He had taken.
On what basis are you saying that?
It is on record.
Where?
In the statement, because my statement has already been recorded.
Where is it?
No, the statement is not here.
That's
That is
right.
why I insisted on the production of the case record.
Exactly.
Lordship will kindly come to page 54. This is how the charge sheet is filed. Srimati Podinita Niyok, son of father's name Lolit Niyok. Here it is Onanto Niyok. The original is Onanto Niyok, first name.
Hmm.
Here Lordship at page 55. Even I was made then witness. If your Lordship kindly comes to page 55, serial number 9.
Hmm.
My name was stuck up thereafter. This is the charge sheet. Where I am named as a witness. Thereafter, if your Lordship comes to page 56, Lordship will kindly come to the fourth line. I am Porimita. Here it is Porimita, and the records, daughter of Urunio, enter case. And the funny thing is, Lordship will kindly come to page 58. Which is the postmortem report? Lordship will see the name of the party, the deceased.
You're on bail.
No, I was on bail.
You're on bail.
No, I was on bail. Now the proceedings have been initiated. The PRC case has been initiated. Summons have been issued. Now, Lordship will see at page 58. This is the postmortem report. The name on the.
No, but the procedure is that you'll have to go and appear and apply for bail.
But in no cases made out, why should I be sent to the trial? That is the case, because
So that will require some hearing.
Exactly.
Let us have the benefit of the LCR.
Exactly, that is why I said.
But until then, why stay the proceedings?
The only thing was, she's a girl of 22. She was supposed to get married. No, now heavens will not fall below. It the next day.
No,
Let's say
heavens,
records come from-
heavens will definitely
And-
not fall. The question is, why should the proceeding be stayed? Merely because you find it difficult to go and apply for
No.
bail.
It is not that. It is not.
That's the only issue.
Why will be?
I can understand your apprehension. Once you appear in court, there is a possibility that you may be taken into custody.
Exactly.
But there are judgments of the court. You'll have to argue the case.
Understand.
You know, there are contra judgments to say that in a criminal petition, I can't give you bail. It is amounting to giving you bail. Almost.
Only thing, this is a case of session trial.
Correct.
In the case of the moment I put, there is a chance of being taken into custody.
There is a chance, but that will have to be dealt with in a proper.
I understand.
proper-
Only thing,
But to give you a benefit when in the face of judgments contrary to this.
If Lordship will kindly come to them, is the decision on 2011 SST page 626 case of M. Mohan.
Yes.
Here was a case, here the daughter-in-law, she was denied to use a family card. She committed suicide. The facts your lordship will find in paragraph 4 and
No, these
4.
facts,
I'll
you'll have to make out the facts. Here is a case where there was a ring ceremony, apparently. So the fact is that there are some allegations of harassment, this, that, something.
That is what I'm relying.
To completely discredit these allegations that it has nothing to do with the person
Exactly.
leading to suicide.
I insisted on production of the case report.
Correct.
The lordship will kindly come to paragraph 17 of the judgment.
We'll call for the scan copy.
I think
For the scan.
then, at least that protection may be given.
What protection?
That
That protection you have to apply, appear before the court and apply.
The only thing,
That protection which you are asking for, you'll have to satisfy this court that yes, there is absolutely on the face of it, no case is made out.
That is why I insisted on the postmortem report. Lordship will see. The postmortem, the name of the person is quite different.
No, now you are questioning the evidences. You see,
No, not evident.
you are, if you are to say that this is the case, you are trying to make out a case, it's not 306, merely because there was a ceremony, there was a ring ceremony. But you have no supporting evidence to suggest that this person was otherwise under financial loan or had some other habits, etc. Something like that. It is not your case that you have not referred to, let us say, telephonic messages or.
That is to below. These all things have been below. Now seized below. Even the mobiles have been seized below. These are all on record. Only thing the lordship will see. For the purpose of 306.
Yes, madam.
His lordship, otherwise can copy can be corporate in the CD itself, everything will be.
There is no difficulty on that. He is not disagreeing with that. His prayer is to stay the proceedings.
Till the next day, I'm not listening to lordship or observing law.
Lordship may give us a sort of details of the registry, lordship to bring that.
It will take whatever time it will take. Heard Mr. R.D. and MSSH Coral and taking people to state this criminal petition is filed by the petitioners. How many petitioners?
One petition.
Petitioner. Praying for quashing of.
The lordship will find the order at page 67.
The PRC case, PRC number 460, 2020. And impugned orders. Impugned order dated 16/12/2022 and all subsequent orders. Including washing of the charge sheet number 162/2022 under dated 23/9/2022 submitted in connection with Gopur PS case number 117 of 2022 under section 306 IPC. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that on a plain reading of the FIR, no case is made out, which fulfills which satisfies the ingredients necessary for invoking provisions of section 306 against the petitioner also. Having heard learned counsels for the parties, let the registry call for a scan copy, legible scan copy of the LCR pertaining to PRC number so and so pending before JMFC or this one not, including the case diary, PM report, 164 statement, etc. Learned counsel for the petitioner has strenuously urged that since the court has proceeded with the trial and the matter is fixed tomorrow for appearance, appropriate interim order be passed, having considered the prayers and the submissions made and upon perusal of the readings on reports. The prayer for interim will be considered upon receipt of the scan copies of the case diaries as called for. Let the matter be listed on when
Worship, on 16th of June.
2020 June. Till then, further proceedings in so and so shall remain stay.
Item number 5,
Wait, please. Well, this is 430 application. FIR is at page number 11.
Yes,
So the allegation in the FIR is that minor on 22/11/2022 minor, when the informant was in Bangalore minor for treatment, some miscreants had allegedly set a house on fire and had also stolen some items minor. The FIR minor was registered against the petitioner in 3 years under section minor.
we have granted or rejected some bail pertaining to this affair.
Yes, minor.
Do you have a copy of the order?
Already minor case number 2 and 4 have been released on minor bail.
So why should you be released?
There is no specific errors minor against the petitioner number 1, and he is minor a homeguard personal minor. I can use case number 10.
Who you are preferring this bail on whose behalf?
Petitioner case number 1. Moxidul Singh.
One.
He is a homeguard person.
You heard so and so, learned counsel for the petitioners. Call for signing. In the meantime, petitioner be released on. Petitioner is granted interim anticipatory bail in the event of his arrest in connection with so and so case. He shall be released upon furnishing a bail bond of ₹30,000 with one local security of like amount. Subject to the following conditions. You will appear within 10 days.
Much less.
Worship date.
It will have it on 4th of August.
Worship.
item 3,
Yes, Mr. Chaudhary.
We took the 3 and 333 and you also going to see the page 10 is there. In fact, the dispute with the two parties, my lord, we are the person not connected with the claim matter, simply we are related matter. Page 10 is there.
Page 10.
Page 10. Two FIR, my lord, one filed by the one of the informant, at the express of which this FIR was gone by. Some following name is there, my lord.
and Rupchan.
Rupchan and Athar, my lord. Disputed with this Champanagar, my lord, was going to file the instance of Champanagar. This, my lord, this land is going to be Champanagar and informant of page 15, my lord. Page 16.
No, but Rupchan has,
Rupchan, I am the, my lord,
you have got little excited,
my lord,
little more excited.
which is, nothing happened, my lord.
No,
Police came,
that is the allegation.
yes, this is the allegation. In fact, nothing happened now, not question of even go, my lord, there is not, this person is not there at home, this is there. It is distributed between Champanagar and in between the page 16, my lord, FIR, not by one
I
minor.
had Mr. Richard Chaudhary, the senior counsel assisted by Ms. So-and-so. And S.H. Bora for states. Call for CD along with injury reports. In the meantime, if petitioners are arrested, they shall be released on furnishing bail bond of rupees 30,000 with one local security like amount, subject to the following conditions. Will appear within 10 days from today. List on 4th of August. 4th of August.
7,
Yes, Mr. Azargan.
Well, agreed by the decision of the ground Sabha, cancelling the names of the from the list of beneficiaries, informant that the witnesses they approached the road court by filing a writ petition. The names were rejected because they appeared to benefit in the earlier article. Simultaneously, they filed a complaint before the Court of Chief Judicial Magistrate Modi Government. Same allegation, alleging the same cause of action. In the writ petition, notice the issue on 10 to 2023, I have annexed the order with honorable court member at page 38 minutes.
So where is the FIR?
FIR, your lordship will find at page translated copy at page 13 minutes.
1-3.
13 minutes.
Yes.
Initially, the case, your case was registered, well, it was forwarded to the police station for registering case. The allegation is that their names are cancelled from the list of beneficiaries. Lordship is aware that section 4 of Assam Panchayat Act after amendment. That
You are not named in the FIR.
I am not named it because I am the president, police is after me.
Who cancelled it?
My
Who cancelled the names of the
the ground
beneficiaries?
Sabha, Lordship aware that section 4 of Assam Panchayat Act. The ground Sabha is entrusted the duty to select or cancel the names of the beneficiaries.
So you are the president.
I am the president of the government. But I have annexed that resolution of the ground Sabha. Lordship will find that page 25 the 100. I'm reading for the 100. 114.
That are Mr. B. Azargan, counsel for the petitioner. Ms. S.H. Bora, learned APP for the state. This AB petition is filed seeking bail in connection with so and so police station. Hello, Guri.
My lord.
PS case number 29. Call for CD. In the meantime, the petitioners are arrested, they shall be released on interim pre-arrest bail of furnishing a bail bond of 30,000 with 2 local securities of like amount to the satisfaction of the arresting authority. They shall appear before the IO within 10 days. List on 4th August.
I am obliged.
8,
On mobile to Badi again. Vibration. Yes.
I am pressing for the petition number 2. Petition number 1 got arrested in the meantime, your lordship.
It is submitted by Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner that the petitioner number 1 has been arrested in the meantime. Therefore, this bail petition is in respect of only petitioner number 2. Yes.
Your lordship. Your lordship, peruse the FIR, your lordship, not a single word, your lordship, has been uttered, your lordship, with regard to petition number 2 or any obiter petitioner, your lordship. The allegation is against one Ashraf and one Anwar, your lordship, who attacked. Your lordship, not a single word is there in the FIR, your lordship. May I read out the FIR, your lordship, the translated copy. Your lordship, it is respectfully submitted that on last 5/2/2023, I have purchased 2 patha land for amount of rupees so and so from Mohammed Ashraf Ali He told me that he cannot hand over that land to me and told me that he will return my money, from which today morning I, along with my brother Anwar Hussain, along with two number of BDB member, went to the house of Muhammad Ashraf Ali to take back the money. But then Anwar and Ashraf asked me the land document. And I told him that first to return the money, then I will return the land document. Then Anwar caught my chest and torn my shirt's bottom and took out the land document from my pocket and torn it. Then he took one kukri and tried to hit my head, for which my brother tried to save me. But the kukri hit the head of my brother and he was grievously injured. Then Ashraf and Anwar assaulted me with stick. As such, your honor may kindly investigate the matter and take necessary action. Only Ashraf and Anwar, your lordship. I am not play, your lordship.
No, why your names are there?
Your lordship, I don't know, your lordship. Nothing has been, your lordship, in the FIR, nothing has been mentioned, your lordship.
Heard Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for petitioner. MSSH for a learned executive of the state call for CD. In connection with so-and-so police station. Along with the injury report.
Lordship.
In the meantime, the petitioner number 2. If he is arrested in connection with so-and-so case, he shall be released upon furnishing a bail bond of rupees 25,000, 30,000. With one local security of like amount to the satisfaction of the arresting authority. They shall interim bail is subject to the following conditions. You will appear before the IO within 10 days from today.
Okay, wait.
4th
Fourth.
of August.
Item 9.
Yes.
Before facing that, actually, I would like to place para 9 of the petition. One of the para 9 page where on the try to defend that fact. But we think we have forgot to bring into notice of the honorable court that the informant hearing is the own entry of the all the petitions. Means that lordship petitioners, this petition is father and the informant's husband is the brother, the own brother lordship. And they are having some land dispute over the land where they are. And before also this sort of allegations, now the rest of the things, apart from this fact lordship, rest of the which on that particular night, what has happened, I have detailed in this paragraph. May I read the contents? lordship?
Madam, we'll have to call for CD. The allegations are very serious.
Yes, I understand lordship.
Call for CD and medical report.
Lordship. And 164 statement.
Lordship.
164 statement, yes.
So for that, I'm not going into the facts of the affair, but the fact which has been detailed doesn't attract the contents of 376 as well as lordship 307. Because it says that.
In the face of the statements made, it does attack subject to correction, according to my limited understanding. The allegations are out and out.
It will be detailed from the case.
That's right. So we are calling, we call for case diary and the medical.
Place for the date lordship.
Yes, yes. Call for CD, heard learned counsels for the parties, call for CD. Along with the medical report
Lordship. And 164 statement.
and 164 statement. And when can you get it? It is coming from Hajo. So Hajo is hereby.
9 or 8.
It can be on 8 lordship. 8 lordship.
8. Yes, 8.
Yes, on that lordship.
8. 8 of June.
Item 10.
May I please, your lordship? This matter FIR take 9. Case diary may be talked about. As there will be under 3.
Heard learned counsels for the parties. Let CD be called for along with injury report. Along with injury,
Even postmortem report and FSM.
along with PM and FSL reports. Let the CD and what is that? PM and FSL report be called for. Fixed on
15th of June. Lordship.
15th,
Because we have to call for postmortem reporting. of that.
15th, 1/5,
1/5 also.
1/5.
11,
Maybe.
Yes,
The affair is at page number 16. And the relevant for cancellation is at page number 17. That is.
yes.
The only statement is that comes one so the employer was entering into my house after deciding and passing the events and fit in our project of cleansing. That was mentioned a person for photo from that side to the ground and accordingly the husband the director is well tried, but that person that may know with clothes. Director my brother-in-law's wife and from those with the
Call for CD along with medical report and 164 statement.
it's not sitting there. The case is
Or charge sheet file.
no, my lord. The final report was submitted, my lord, in this case.
Then
Thereafter, my lord, the particular site that, my lord, informant site has filed Naraji petition. And accordingly, my lord, I notice was issued to me and
you appear.
my lord, the case is now pending before the land. It's
So we call for scan copy.
Yes, please.
Scan copy of
NBW has been issued, my lord. NBW has been issued, my lord.
why you filing?
Yes, case number 1576.
What is the order? Which is the order that you are coming against? Which order?
My lord, the order is my lord, can be given. That is in page number 60, my lord. Which initially, my lord, the police has investigated the case and finally, finding no such material.
You have to file a criminal petition if you want a.
But is in similar to another similar case, my lord. AB was filed and in that case also we were granted, my lord. I and that page number 63, my lord. Wherein third sheet was submitted in that case, my lord. And the MBW was issued, my lord. In that case, my lord. It is very easy enough granted, my lord. It's 60.
The Indian order is at page 60 also, and it's a 60.
Well, I will participate in the proceeding, my lord. As I need some protection. Therefore, I will participate in that.
Next date is fixed on 3/6 also for appearance.
I am disinclined to grant you anticipatory bail. I will dismiss it.
Similarly,
Similar situation, bail orders are not precedents.
my lord,
Passed on,
whatever, my lord, in
they're not against arising out of the same FIR.
my lord,
This court has granted bail during trial,
yes, my lord,
isn't it?
it's not.
I am disinclined to do it on the facts of it. Immediately.
Lord, see,
How can I give you? How should I, why should I give you anticipatory bail without going through the relevant case records to find out? I have to apply in mind. But if it was a, we could have closed this petition with a limited direction to, for you to go and appear, but that we normally do in a criminal petition. You will see that call for scan copy, that call for scan copy of PRC case number 1576 of 2022. List upon receipt of scan copies.
It's going to stop the law, it seems that it is that is the same.
for admission, item 13.
It is for you to explain. It is for you to submit and tell us that this case is applicable on the facts of the case.
FIR have been submitted by the police. That is, that's proof that I have not committed any crime.
Yes,
That FIR has been lost out of rivalry. It is there.
yes, please.
Item 13,
Yes, Mr. Borden.
No, this is criminal petitioner, my lord. And I think the matter may be admitted for the final hearing. The other side has also appeared regarding the cases of 306, my lord, where a
Yes.
girl has committed suicide with school premises. And the FIR has been lodged by the parents, my lord, implicating the principal.
Mr. Pegu, you appear.
Madam, I am appearing for the private respondent, madam, respondent number 2.
You wanted to be admitted for hearing.
My submission is that it can be disposed of as and disbursement. Because the,
Ready, madam, for the hearing.
FIR has been statement.
When there is a,
Process of proceedings.
madam, there is a suicide note of the girl. It reveals everything, madam. Where is the question of adjournment? There is the Supreme Court judgment also. Clearly covers my case. She was in love with a boy. For that, she has been warned by the teacher. They have been found loitering in the school premises, bunking the classes, and her own admission, page 29, or she can go through. Can anybody go beyond this time?
You are appearing for whom?
I am personally the principal of this school, who has been implicated in the FIR, and this suicide note addressed to the boy.
You are the principal. Principal of the school.
Is
We can keep it for disposal and the admission also. On suitable date if you want.
That was please.
That upon hearing the counsels, let the matter be listed for disposal at the admission stage in the month of August. Month of August. On a date to be fixed by the registry.
Interim circumstances.
Interim order passed earlier shall continue. Scanned copies all courts are available with the case records.
Okay.
item 16,
Yes. Yes, Madam Chaudhary. 16, yes, item 16.
In this case, application under section 482, review 401 CRPC manner against ex parte orders passed by the additional district magistrate Hailakandi manner. Page 27/9/2022, dated manner, that is page 45.
Page number
45. In the case reports, it appears that the revision petitioner party submitted written statement, but they did not submit any relevant documents in support of their claim. It is also seen that the second party has been absent without any step. Consequently, 5 numbers of dates and so. It seems that it is not interested to continue the proceeding. Having heard the submissions made by first party and the lateral counsel under the Above facts and circumstances, court is of the opinion that the order dated 11/1/2022 passed by the court is still in force. Direct of the officer in charge Hailakandi police station to execute the order dated 1/11/2022 and report compliance.
Anyone for the respondent?
Yes, my lord. The actual fact is that, my lord, the petitioner's grandfather had, my lord, sold a plot of land to the grandfather of the respondents, my lord. So, I have annexed the, my lord, sale deed also as annexure A, my lord. And in the land, only some portion of the land was sold. And that land contains a graveyard, ancestral graveyard also, my lord, which is reflected at page 16, my lord.
Where is the order dated 11/1?
11/1, my lord, page 24, my lord. I take it so, yes. This is, I'm satisfied to draw up the proceeding under section 133 CRPC against the second party. Second party is the petitioner here, my lord. In fact, my lord, it is purely a civil dispute, my lord. Regarding the plot of land, my lord, the petitioner's father had sold a plot of land, only a part of portion of the plot of land to the grandfather of the respondent, my lord. Subsequently, they tried to trespass into a portion of land which contained the graveyard, ancestral graveyard, my lord. And my lord, when they tried to remove the bamboo fencing also, because there was no demarcation. When the petitioners, my lord, were intending to, my lord, file a case for demarcation, my lord, then they filed this false case against the petitioners under section 133, my lord. And in this case, my lord, the petitioners also earlier filed a revision petition. And in the revision petition before the my lord learned court below, and in the revision petition, there was a direction to, my lord, appear in the proceeding and file the written statement, and the matter should be taken afresh, my lord. Accordingly, they submitted the written statement, and subsequently, my lord, for some dates, my lord, the wrong dates were furnished by the office, my lord, in the office of the deputy commissioner, so they could not appear. And because of that, my lord, the ex parte order was passed, my lord.
Where is that ex parte order?
Ex parte, the last order, my lord, page 45, my lord. In fact, here my prayer is that I'll produce all the documents before the learned court below.
Why have you not filed an application for recall of this order instead of filing the revision petition? Ex parte against you.
Yes, my lord.
So why don't you file an application for recall?
My lord, they have approached the office, my lord, but
And my lord,
there was a direction may be given, my lord, because my lord, they have sufficient documents, my lord, in support of their case, my lord. Otherwise, the petitioners will suffer, my lord.
Why did you not appear?
My lord, because wrong dates were furnished by.
By
the
whom?
office,
By whom?
By the clerk, my lord.
So where have you stated, what
I have
evidence have
stated
you
in my
got?
petition.
What wrong dates? What wrong
In the
dates?
petition, my lord.
No, mere statement will not do. What wrong dates? Who is that clerk?
Because in
Clerk?
such as-
Whose clerk?
my lord,
Whose clerk?
the office clerk, my lord.
What is his name? Have you named it
Name
here?
has not been mentioned,
Then?
my lord. In the office, my lord, they.
Mere omnibus statement that the wrong dates have been given will not be accepted.
Because they were
What is this wrong dates given?
a limited prayer, my lord.
No limited prayer. What
The
limited prayer?
opportunity may be
You
tasked-
did not apply, you did deliberately avoided. You deliberately avoided, and you are blaming it on the clerk.
My lord, the petitioners have filed written statement also, my lord, they contested the case, my lord. And they have sufficient documents, my lord, only the opportunities may be given to produce the documents. Under the basis of the documents, the learned, my lord, district magistrate may pass a fresh order, my lord. Only your prayer is there to, my lord, allow to the, my lord, to.
You took a chance
Yeah.
by filing your written statements and not producing documents.
The documents.
waiting for
were
the
supposed to-
order to come in your favor. When you found that it is not in your favor, now you are here.
My lord, documents were supposed to be submitted later on. Initially, they only filed written statement, my lord.
No,
They
correct.
want the my lord sale.
You have been
Any-
absent on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5
my lord.
dates.
Yes, my lord.
You are saying that these 5 dates were wrong dates given by the clerk of the office. That is your submission.
Yes, ma'am.
Kindly show us the paragraphs where you made.
Paragraph, yes, my lord, I have stated.
With all respect, my lord, another vital point, my lord. This petition is barred by my lord.
Let us hear first. Let us hear. Yes. Paragraph.
My lord, I have stated, my lord. Page, my lord, 9, para 7.
Yes.
The opinion of the court, learned court was that the.
What is the name of the bench clerk?
My lord, name is.
Then you are making an allegation that he is giving you wrong dates on 5 days, not 1 date,
Yes, my lord,
Then-
it is there.
which means the bench clerk of the concerned court has failed to perform the duty. Either he doesn't know or he has deliberately given you wrong dates. This is a very serious allegation. Were they not represented by a counsel? No lawyer.
Hmm. My lord, they. Regarding the-
These statements are not to be made so loosely.
My lord,
You are blaming an
They
officer.
went to collect the dates, my lord, they themselves went there, my lord, but they were represented by the council in the proceeding.
Madam, these kind of loose statements will not be accepted. You have to come back with clear statements, or we are dismissing it now. We are dismissing it. You go and file an appropriate application there. Yes,
My lord, as per my lord, section, my lord, 97 subsection 3, my lord, this petition is barred, my lord. This is second division.
97 subsection 3 of what?
Yes, CRB, my lord.
Huh. Why is it barred?
My lord, because it is provided that, my lord, if any application under this section has been made by any person either to High Court or to the session judge, no further application by the same party shall be entertained by the other of them. So, my lord,
97
97 subsection 3, my lord.
CRPC.
397, my lord. Sorry, my lord.
What was filed before the sessions court? What was filed? Revision.
Revision, my lord.
This is a criminal petition.
Criminal petition, my lord. My lord, under the, my lord, guise of my lord, criminal petition, my lord, it is fine.
Kinds of 482 powers are in
Civil nature, my lord. The dispute was only regarding the boundaries of the land, my lord.
Have you filed any objections? You want to file any
My lord,
objection?
written objection of final. Only, my lord, my learned transfer of case is there, my lord, this.
Yes, this is not, we are not passing any orders on your mayor's statement at para 7. Either you produce more information or we are dismissing it.
My lord, I produce further information.
Specific information. Who is the bench clerk who gave you wrong dates on for 5 occasions, 5 dates? Heard learned counsels for the parties, SB Chaudhary, MS SB Chaudhary for the petitioner, Mr. Korbuya for private respondent. Respondent number 2. You are for whom?
I'm on a respondent.
Respondent number 2 and 3.
Okay.
MS SH Bora for 1. Learned counsel for the petitioner, prays for a short date to bring on record additional information in support of a statement made in para 7 of the petition. Prayer is allowed least after 2 weeks.
My lord, the IA is also there, my lord. IA is the.
IA. Interim order passed earlier will continue till the next date. List on 27th June. What is the IA for?
IA is for my lord, in spite of existence of my lord, interim orders, my lord, the respondents have completed their contractions, my lord, legal contractions. In spite of interference of this honorable court, I have.
Take IA criminal 257. Heard learned counsels for the parties. This IA has been filed by the petitioner, praying for appropriate orders from this court on the ground that in spite of orders, despite orders passed by this court on 11/12/2022, 12/12/2022, 15/3/2023, the opposite parties have failed to stop construction in complete violations of the directions given by the court. Where notice we issued returnable on the same date, 27. Since learned counsels are for the respondents are represented, notices are waived. However, extra copies will be furnished within the course of this week. List again on 27th.
18,
This appeal against conviction. The learned assistant secondary story convicted the appellant under section 70 subsection 2 IPC and sentence 7 rigorous imprisonment for 7 years. Page 22 years.
Heard learned counsel with the party petitions. Appellant, this is a statutory appeal against the judgment dated 29/04/2023, passed in Sessions case 341 of 2018. Passed by Court of Assistances and Judge Dubri, whereby the petitioner was convicted of the offences under section 370 within bracket 2/34 IPC, and he was sentenced to undergo rigorous imprisonment for a period of 7 years, and also to pay a fine of 50,000, and in default to suffer simple imprisonment for further 3 months. Full stop. Let LCR in connection of so and so case we call for. Appeal is admitted for hearing. Paper book necessary?
Not required.
Not
Only the
required.
petition is required.
All right. Since learned APP represents the state, extra copies of the appeal memo will be furnished to the learned APP for state list upon receipt of list for hearing upon receipt of paper book. Sorry, LCR. Were you on were you on bail earlier? Previous bail?
No, my lord, he is in jail.
He is in jail. Where is the IA?
Is not filed.
You have not filed. File it.
File.
As and when you file it, will come.
item 19,
About 82 application for quashing of the appeal FIR which your lordship will find at page 38. Yeah, it's page 30.
Yes.
This is to bring our notice that Mr. Pranjal Ganguly of Lesser Ganguly Computing.
Anyone for respondents?
Yes, one Mr. N.K. Bora's name has been shown.
Shown, okay. Where is the FIR 38,
Page 30,
38,
30, Mary,
13 or 38?
3.
Yes.
This is to bring your notice that Mr. Pranjal Ganguly of Lesser Ganguly Computing is our franchise partner since 4th February 2022. He has been doing the fraudulent activities since the beginning. It has come to our notice when we did the internal verification. And we called him to visit our office, and he visited on 28th November 2022. During our discussion, Mr. Ganguly confessed that he has done this fraudulent activity. And then immediately we called 105 toll-free number, and police has arrived to our office, and in front of the police, he has given us the written confession letter. Mr. Ganguly has promised to pay ₹6 lakhs on 29 November 2022, and for that, he had submitted a post-dated check bearing number 00077, which we have submitted in HDFC Bank on 1st December 2022. And the remaining amount of ₹5,24,183, he had committed to pay by 30th November 2022. Post-dated check bearing check number 00077A of the said amount is with us. We are employees to his office to collect our assets and materials, and he has threatened our employees, and so we, Lordshire Network Private Limited, would like to request you to take action against Mr. Ganguly and help us to recover our payment, assets and materials. My lord, this last page of the FIR, page 39, your lordship will kindly see the enclosures. Now, your lordship will kindly see the serial number 4, agreement copy with Mrs. Ganguly Computer. My lord has got that. This is an agreement that has been referred to by the informant. Now, my lord will kindly now take up the agreement that has been referred to by the informant, which starts from page number 20. Page number 20, if your lordship kindly takes.
Yes.
Your lordship sees it's an agreement between the informant company and the firm of the accused petitioner. And here, my lord, I would beg to draw your lordship's attention to a particular clause that is at page number 28. That is a continuation of the agreement. It's a registered agreement, the continuation of the agreement at page 28, Article Roman 13.
Yes.
Has got Article Roman 13.
Arbitration.
In the event of any dispute or difference arising between the parties hereto as to the rights and obligations under this agreement, or as to any claim, monetary or otherwise, of one party against the other, or as to the implementation in effect of any terms and conditions of this agreement, such dispute or difference shall be referred to sole arbitrator as per the provisions of Arbitration and Conciliation Act 1996. And all such proceedings shall be held in Bangalore, and the awards shall be binding on the parties and may be made a rule by a competent court having jurisdiction. Now, my lord, page number 29 for a while. Page number 29, the next page. Article 29. Article 29 at page 29. Again, there is an arbitration clause in a more specified manner. The party hereby expressly agrees that if any dispute or difference arises in connection with this agreement, the same be referred for arbitration by a single arbitrator to be appointed by Lordshire Network, that is the informant. The award of the arbitrator aforesaid, hereinafter referred to as arbitral award, shall be final and binding on the parties. It is also expressly agreed that neither party shall have the right to approach the court for any interim relief pending the grant of arbitral award as above. The venue of the arbitration shall be Bangalore, and the arbitration proceedings shall be concluded in English language. The next article, Article 20, applicable law. This agreement shall be constructed and enforced according to the laws of the Republic of India, and the courts of Bangalore shall have exclusive jurisdiction to decide on the disputes and differences between the parties arising under this agreement. Now, my lord, your lordship sees the FIR, the intent of the FIR is to recover money. And the money is to be recovered on the allegation that there has been some fraudulent activities resorted to by the petitioner while going for the business transaction. And the case has been registered under section 406
and 420 of the Indian Penal Code. My grounds for
Where is your confession letter?
no confession letter.
There is something enclosed.
No, there is nothing, my lord. My
What is
learned friend perhaps has the case diary. That so case diary of the last order on the last occasion, my lord, there was a specific direction to retain the case diary. The scan, I think, no, the case diary, not the scan copy. The case diary was retained by the.
Is it retained?
To my information, I am not sure, what you, have to verify the images.
Verify.
Yes, yes, keep it.
Yes, yes, other side. Then my lord.
So on this side is also not appeared.
Other side not appeared, that is their problem.
Your worship.
They have
What's the date, worship?
They have filed their wakalats.
Yes.
Worship.
Then
And their date
we
is
are not
also
supposed to
the
wait for them.
Can it be taken a two plus my lord?
Not to you verify, we'll take it up next week.
Next week.
same.
My lord.
MSSH Bora Learned APP submits that she would like to obtain instructions as to whether the case diary as directed to be retained by this court by the earlier order dated 10/5/2023 is available in the office of the PP Assam. Full stop. She seeks a short date, but the matter be listed again on 19th, sorry, 9th,
9th of
Ninth
June.
of June.
9th of June.
My lord, one.
If the case diary is available, the same be produced before this court on the next date fixed. Mr. D. Chakraborty appears for the petitioner, none appears for the respondent number 2, although the names are reflected. Although it is shown that the respondent 2 is represented by a counsel. Is the name reflected? Yes.
MK.
And reflected in the cause list.
MT.
Cause list, full stop. List again on 9. Names of all councils be reflected in the cause list. Registry is directed to reflect names of all councils in the cause list. Interim order passed will continue till the next
My
day.
lord, interim is not there. I
Not
will
there?
pay, I have a prayer for interim.
Not there?
No. Interim, I don't think so.
I'm sorry, yes. It is about the case diary, yes.
Okay.
Bail hearing PA, item 21.
Who's for the,
My last scan copy response from my lord.
I think,
In the last 3 occasions, my lord, they are not appeared, my lord. I have created no any interest, my lord. Within also they are not appeared.
who appeared earlier?
My last year,
Who appeared earlier?
someone eating it.
Verify for, if they're available, call them at 2. Second half. Please inform the councils. We'll take it up at 2.
My
Item 22.
Yes.
Certificate trial is going on. The lot of people find the FIR case 14.
Yes.
Nothing but 16. 14 and 15.
Yes.
Mary, with due respect, here the complainant is Harun Ali and accused is Mokdam Ali, Jumma Ali, Abdur and Sindhu. With due respect, I beg to state that 3 years back, there was a land dispute between the sister of the informant, namely Nima Begum, and the accused person, and the matter is still pending before the court. During pendency of the land dispute on 21/3/22 at about 7:30 p.m. at Bilatari Chowk, Nima Begum, while coming out from the house of Dr. Dina after check-up of the informant's elder sister Nima Begum, when they were trying to sit in the car, the above named accused persons came in a motorcycle and accused number 1, namely Mokdam Ali, accused number 2, Jumma Ali Abdul Rahman, stabbed on her stomach and killed her. Thereafter, the accused number 1 and 2 fled away from the place of occurrence in the motorcycle driven by accused number 3, namely Chintu. Witnesses Rupjan Nesa recognized the accused person. There is witness of the same. Thereafter, my lord, on 33/2022, my lord, he was arrested. Page 18.
Page
18.
18. 18.
1. This is the forwarding report, my lord, page from page 17. And in page 19, paragraph 3. My lord, paragraph 3. During preliminary interrogation found that the arrested accused Rakibul Islam and Mustaf Ali gave rupees 4,50,000 to one Abbas Ali, the present petitioner, for murder of Rehima Begum, and arrested accused Abbas Ali hired one Rafiqul of Batua PS, so-and-so, and Rabial Ali, son of so-and-so, and gave rupees 4 lakhs to them for murder of Rehima Begum. And that's the paragraph 4. That's finally on 21/3/22, arrested accused Rabial Ali and Mustaf Ali, accompanied by absconding accused Rafiqul, who were in a motorcycle bearing registration number so-and-so, and murdered Rehima Begum by stabbing with a dagger at the place of occurrence of that case. After causing death of Rehima Begum, all 3 persons, namely Rabial, Mustaf, and Rafiqul, who rode the motorcycle, fled away from there by riding that. And you could find the charge sheet.
Page
Page 23. At 23, the fact of the FIR is stated, my lord. Page 25, my lord. In the middle portion, CDI analysis report. From the said report, it was transferred to fifth line.
from the said report, yes.
It transferred that the suspected mobile number so-and-so were found to be involved with the incident. After current location of the said mobile was taken out and we went to Mazargaon, apprehended the owner of the mobile phone. On examination of the same, the names were revealed as Rakibul Ali and Mustaf Ali, and the mobile phone were also seen. After thorough interrogation, Rakibul Islam and Mustaf Ali, they admitted that they were involved in the murder of late Rehima Begum, and they were further mentioned when Rafiqul Islam and Rabiul Ali were also involved in the murder of late Rehima Begum.
Who are the petitioners? Who are the petitioners here?
Abbas Ali, my lord.
Only one.
Only one.
Hmm.
Page 26, your lordship, you find this there.
Then carry on.
Page 26, lordship, last paragraph.
Hmm.
In connection with the case, on questioning the arrested accused person, Rakibul Master, Rabiul Abbas Mukdam, Mohibul and Rafiqul Islam, who were in judicial custody, has stated that the accused Mukdam Ali and Mrs. Rehima Begum had a dispute regarding land and monetary transaction for last 3 years. As Mukdam Ali became unbearable with regard to the case with Rehima Begum, he decided to murder late Rehima Begum. So he made a plan, and in order to execute the plan, he made his brother-in-law Mohibul Haq money, and they had disturbed the matter. This is the charge sheet, my lord. Now, till date, my lord, 7 witnesses were examined. And my prayer for bail.
How many witnesses?
32 witnesses.
Yes.
Yes.
Till date, my lord, 7 witnesses were examined, including the informant who heard about the incident from other victims, the eyewitness, the sister of Rehima Begum.
That main eyewitness, my lord, Rubjan Nessa, yet to be examined.
Rupjan Nesa is examined KW7.
7, yes, only 6.
Subsequently.
7, maybe.
Recent,
Hmm.
on 25th May 20. Met passes. None of the witnesses.
No, let him-
no one.
Let
including
the
the
learned
informant.
APP go through slowly. We can have a look later also.
One, my lord, my prayer is on 2 counts, my lord. One is on parity. It was Mukdam he was released on bail by the Honorable Sessions Court.
Hmm.
So Lordship will find the order of the Sessions Court, my lord, that page 34. Lordship got it. Page 34.
Hmm.
Then Mukdam he was released on bail on 29/6/2020. Federal Learned Trial.
What happened to this Abdur Rahman? Abdur Rahman?
He is in jail. He is still in jail.
Charge sheet has been filed,
Look,
but Sessions,
except 2%. The FIR name to other 2% charge sheet was not filed. That seems to have
where is that FIR again? FIR, page number
40.
14.
The vernacular is at 60.
So who are arrested?
Mukdam he was arrested and he was released on bail. Then Abdul and Sindhu, they were not sent up for a trial. It will reveal from the charge sheet. Page 29. Meanwhile, against the FIR name, it was Abdul Rahman alias Jumma and Sindhu Sofikur Rahman, no sufficient evidence was found against it and prayer was made to exonerate. That is with regard to the other FIR names. Other
The allegation is of Mukdam also, of stabbing.
He is on bail. That's why I am praying for parents.
And you are
Abbas Ali.
Abbas.
Against me, my lord, the allegation is Mukdam and his brother-in-law gave me 4.5 lakhs and I gave to other two accused 4 lakhs, keeping 50,000 with me. Against me in the charge sheet. And as per the witnesses, my lord, Harun Ali is the informant. He heard the incident from one of the victims.
Yes, Mr.
Yes, Chief. Yep, I just,
Rupjan, who was eyewitness.
yes. She was going with that victim, the deceased minor. And the PW1 only saying name of the who has stacked minor. The PW1 minor name.
PW1 has not uttered my name.
No, some other person.
Oh.
Abdul
Abdul
Rahman. Abdul Rahman who has stacked.
PW1 has stated my lord Abdul Rahman, Chintu and Mukdam Ali.
Then Abdul stacked.
For advisory, there is no cross examination also.
Maybe some other persons may have in a conspiracy matter, but Abdul Rahman may have he has stepped with a knife. That is clearly stated.
If your lordship permit me to read the evidence of PW1 matter.
1 minute.
The PW1 is
That
the.
is
1 minute.
who is stepped. That is.
Yes. You wanted to take through PW1.
PW1 matter.
Yes. I have flag marks in the. Flag mark, yes.
Yes, seat for my lord. Lordship.
Arun.
Harun Ali is the informant, my lord.
Yes.
I am the informant of this case. On 21/3/22 at around 7:30 AM, my younger sister Inima Begum took my elder sister Ujjan, the PW7 near Binoy Doctor of so after meeting the doctor, Inima Begum took her driver's seat of her vehicle and Rupjan took the seat near to the driver's seat of the vehicle. At that time, Ekut Jumma, alias Abdul Rahman, opened the door of the vehicle and dragged out her, and Ekut Mukdum hold the neck of Redima. In the meantime, Jumma, alias Abdul Rahman, stabbed with a knife at the abdomen of Redima Begum. At that time, Ekut Sintu was near the place of occurrence and with his bike. Ekut Mukdum and Jumma boarded in that bike, and thereafter, all three were fled away. Coming home, Rupjan narrated the story to me, and accordingly I wrote that. And Rupjan, she has never stated anything against me. She is the eyewitness. And there is no cross examination also from my end. Race sheets witnesses also have not uttered anything against me.
You are Abbas. Yes.
425 days. now.
He may be matter connected with conspiracy matter, but he has not killed the lady matter. This clear from the statement of the PW1 matter. Abdul Rahman step with a knife.
Mr. P. Chaudhary, learned counsel, appearing for the petitioner. And Mr. D.P. Kuroy, learned APP for the state. This bail application is filed in the section 439 CRPC by the petitioner, so and so, seeking bail in connection with sessions case number 209. What is the case number?
209 of
209 of
2022.
22. Pending before which court?
Sessions,
Kamrup.
Borpeta.
Borpeta. Sessions Court, Borpeta. Full stop. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner was arrested in connection with an FIR lodged by the informant. On 22/3/2022, full stop, the said FIR was registered as Borpeta PS case number 338 of 2022 under section so and so so and so. Full stop. It is submitted that in the FIR it was alleged that there was some land dispute between the sister of the informant, one Rinima Begum, and the accused persons mentioned in the FIR, which is still pending before the court. During the pendency of the dispute, on 21/03/22, at about 7:30 PM, at Bilartari Chowk in the Borpeta district, the sister of the informant, namely Rinima Begum, while coming out of the house of Dr. Binoy after checkup, was killed by the accused persons 1 and 2. Full stop. It is alleged that both the accused persons stabbed her on the stomach and killed her, and the accused persons 1 and 2 fled away from the place of occurrence on a motorcycle driven by the accused number 3. Full stop. Another sister of the informant, namely Rubjan Nisa, recognized the accused persons and is a witness in the incident. Full stop. Pursuant to the FIR lodged, the petitioner was also arrested in connection with the same allegation with the same case. Full stop. He was arrested on 33/2022. And since then he has been in custody. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the matter that at present the Sessions Court has commenced the trial has commenced before the Sessions Court. Full stop. As many as 7 witnesses.
7 witnesses already examined.
7 witnesses, prosecution witnesses have already been examined. Until now, not a single witness has implicated the petitioner. Full stop. This court by earlier orders had called for the scanned copies of the LCR, and the same are available in court. Learned counsel for the petitioner has also furnished copy of the examination of the PW7, namely so and so, Rubjan Nisa, who is considered to be the prime witness, star witness. Is it star witness? Star witness in the murder of the sister of the informant. Full stop. It is submitted that the said PW7 was present with the deceased at the time of the occurrence, and therefore is a vital witness. Full stop. It is further submitted that one of the prime accused, Mokhtam Ali, has in the meantime been released on bail by order dated 29/06/2022 by the Sessions Court, Borpeta. Full stop. There are learned APP submits that the trial is going on, and at this stage, release of the petitioner is prayed for. What is your submission? What is your submission?
Solution, my lord, till date, my lord, no.
Submits that till date, no, the petitioner has not been incriminated
By any of the.
by any of the witnesses who are examined so far. There are learned counsels for the parties have been heard. The scanned copies of the LCR available have been carefully perused. The depositions of the witnesses rendered have been perused, including the deposition of PW7, which is a copy of which was furnished in court today by the learned counsel for the petitioner. Full stop. PW7 was present. As discussed above, the PW7 was present at the time of incident with the deceased, and therefore is considered to be a very vital witness. Full stop. A careful perusal of the depositions, including the deposition of PW7, reveals that there is no allegation insofar as the present petition is concerned. No incriminating materials are found against the present petitioner by any of the witnesses so far. Full stop. Taking all the above circumstances into consideration. And there's one, the present petitioner was also not named as an accused in the FIR initially. Full stop. What about the charge sheet? Where is the charge sheet?
Page 23.
What is the reference of the? Where is the reference of the petitioner here? The even from the charge sheet, the allegation against the petitioner is on the basis of statements made by the other accused. No specific. Full stop. Upon taking all circumstances into consideration, upon hearing the counsels, this court is of the view that the more particularly the depositions rendered by the prosecution witnesses, including PW7, the prayer for bail for the petitioner at this stage can be granted. Petitioner shall be released on bail on furnishing a bail bond of rupees 1 lakh. Bail bond of rupees 30,000 of one solvent surety of local surety of like amount to the satisfaction of the session judge. Borbera. Full stop. Petitioner will appear on each and every date before in the trial before so and so court, and the petitioner will not move out of the jurisdiction of Sessions Court Borbera without specific orders from the court. Maybe petition accordingly stands disposed of in terms of the above.
23.
439 application. Allegation is under section 489 B and 489 C Lordship. FIR is on page 15 and forwarding is on page 16 Lordship. Lordship, may I read background of the case from page 16?
The last occasion, Lordship, a special report was for the special report not received.
This is about fake currency,
Fake currency.
fake currency.
Fake currency, yes.
Lordship, may I read the background of the case? Thank you.
Background,
Yes, Lordship, from the forwarding report. Lordship.
Yes.
Page 16.
yes.
Last paragraph.
Yes, read.
Lordship, brief of the case is that on 13/4/2023, complainant Jitendra Singh, SI of Assam Police, son of so and so, lodged an FIR at Dispur PS stating that on the same day while he was discharged his duty from 2 PM to 10 PM, 112 police control called and informed him that one woman has been detained nearby Jayanagar Sariali, Beltola with fake Indian currency note by 112 of Bokusta PS and local people. The complainant intimated the OC Dispur PS regarding matter and proceed toward PO accompanied with WPC in government vehicle. On reaching the PO, the complainant inspected the PO, examined the local people and seized the fake currency note of 42,500 recovered from the possession of the above noted arrested accused woman, namely Henu Ango. Later on spot interrogation, the LS accused Henu Ango disclosed that she has taken the money from the arrested accused woman Razia Begum. Further, the house of Razia Begum has been searched and recovered an amount of rupees 90,570, which is original Indian currency note. On interrogation, the LS accused woman Razia Begum could not provide any reasonable ground of the unaccounted money which she had kept in, and later it was seized by the complainant. Lordship, it is clear from the FIR and forwarding both that the LS money was taken from the accused number co-accused, that is Razia Begum, Lordship. And Razia Begum has been granted bail by the Honorable Guwahati High Court, Lordship.
No, how do you say that? It was very clear.
It is clear from the FIR and forwarding that
No, from the forwarding.
Petitioner has taken money from
Money
Razia.
recovered from Razia was original Indian currency,
Ah,
but money recovered from this present petitioner, it is a fake.
fake currency, that is what is stated. That is what is stated.
Lordship, but it is clear from the FIR that I have taken the money from the Razia Begum, and Razia Begum.
Maybe she has given you fake currency, kept the original with her.
Lordship, and in the bail, Lordship, in the bail order also, the petitioner has stated that Razia Begum is mentally unstable, maybe in her unsound mind. Lordship.
No, but what recovery done from whom?
Recovery from my position. Lordship.
Then
48 days today behind the world.
maybe FSL will have to be called for.
Already stated fake Indian currency. I'm a lady, Lordship.
So where did you get it? Why did you take money from Razia Begum?
Lordship, because of my medical requirement, I asked for money and then she lended me money. Lordship.
Let us wait for the FSL.
After
Let us wait for the FSL.
just coming out from her place, Lordship, when I was about to spend the money, I discovered about this fake Indian currency. Lordship.
No.
Already 48 days. Lordship.
Maybe, but you have the currencies are recovered from you.
Yes, Lord.
Recovered from
I'm a single mother, Lordship. I have a child. I have given the birth certificate. Lordship.
should have thought about it earlier. Where is the FIR? Where is the FIR?
FIR is on page 15, Lordship.
Please read the FIR again.
অভিযোগ বিনীত নিবেদন এই যে মই দিছপুৰ থানাৰ পঞ্জী নম্বৰ 695-13/4/2023 ইংৰাজী তাৰিখ দুপৰীয়া 2টাৰ পৰা ৰাতি 10টা বজালৈ চলি থকা মোবাইল ফোন যোগে সংবাদ পাওঁ যে বেলতলা জয়ানগৰ চাৰিআলিৰ সমিত বশিষ্ঠ থানাৰ 112 পৰা যে 2 নম্বৰী টকা সহ এজনী মহিলাক পৰ্যাপ্ত কৰিছে গতে সংবাদটো পুলিচ কন্ট্ৰোল ৰুমৰ পৰা পাই থানাৰ ভাৰপ্ৰাপ্ত বিষয়া মহোদয় ফোন যোগে অৱগত কৰি ঘটনাটোলৈ বেলতলা জয়ানগৰ বুলি
রওনা হয়ে যাওতে বিভাগীয় সরকারি গাড়ি নম্বর AS308843 সহ থানার পরা মহিলা পুলিশ 656 রেখামণি কাটার লৈ জয়নগর চাৰিআলি পাও দেখো যে নিম্নলিখিত
Now let us call for the FSL. Let us find out. Money recovered from you only, not from anybody.
Any condition may be imposed, Lordship. I will face the trial, Lordship.
Not yet, not yet. Let the FSL be called for. As Mr. BB Goyal on a DPP submits that the FSL report called for is not been received. He prays for further time. Mr. Your name please, K. Thakur. D. Medil on a counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has already been in detention for 48 days. Therefore, a short date be granted. May be fixed. List again on
Next thing, Lordship.
when can you get it, Mr. Goy?
20-20.
20. List on 20.
Usually, this kind of take currency notes reports are taken from the Reserve Bank of India in single.
Let us find out what they are doing. We can't advise them what they should do.
24. The petitioner was arrested from 3/4/2023 to 59 days. And section concerned that 366A, the stipulated period is 60 days. So 1 day left. The case is that this shall tell the affair. The father knows the affair saying that
1 day left, we take it up tomorrow. We'll take it up tomorrow. CD available,
city here.
Yes,
but no charge sheet file.
no satisfaction.
What is the FIR about?
Affair is the father lost the affair, saying that initially when his daughter was missing and subsequently he came to London, daughter was kidnapped by the present petitioner. And the present petitioner saying that voluntarily she came, they had some relation with her and she was sent back, since she is minor. And she is with her parents at present, and her statement also recorded.
What is her name?
But her name is here mentioned, Surya Begum.
What is her age?
16 which is mentioned.
The fire mentioned
16 and a half.
Police collect the birth certificate.
Medical refused.
Medical refuse, my statement says will not make any harm.
Okay, heard Mr. Enuddin Learned Counsel for the petitioner, Mr. BB Goyal and APP for the state. This AB petition is, BA petition is filed by the petitioners when so. He has been arrested in connection with what case? Itanavar BS case, number 67 of 23 under section 366 capital A IPC. It is submitted by the Learned Counsel for the petitioner that by an FIR dated 3/4/2023. Allegations were made by the informant one Maiser Ali that his daughter, namely Suraya Begum, aged about 16 years, have been missing from the rented house of Bhaskar Nagar Full stop. Subsequently, he came to be informed that the petitioner, Mehdi Ali, with the help of some other persons, had kidnapped his daughter. Full stop. This court, by the earlier order, called for CD as well as medical report. Full stop. Era. CD called for is produced by the learned APP. Upon perusal of the CD, the statement under section 164 CRPC made by of the victim is found. A victim daughter number XX school as mentioned in the FIR. In her statement, the victim girl did not implicate the petitioner, although she admitted that she had voluntarily gone away with the petitioner. Full stop. The medical examination of the victim girl was also refused by her with her signature and endorsement. Full stop. Perusal of the CD otherwise does not reveal any incriminating material against the petitioner, which suggests that further custodial detention of the petitioner is necessary for the purpose of investigation of this.
Production list. Bail hearing. Bail application 1641 of 2023. Your production.
Page 9.
Very sure.
Yes.
Respective submission is that on 3/6/2019 at 10:30 PM, I went up to pass during near the T-well. The exit number 2, 3, and 4 entered our campus of state high center. As soon as I went near the T-well, the exit number 1, 3, and 4 million of the flow and screwing there kidnapped into their.
Why was it, Mr. Gogoi, why was it submitted that it should be listed today? The matter is was adjourned at your request.
Actually, this matter was fixed for today, but it was not listed.
It was not listed, my lord, in the main list.
Oh,
So, my lord, this production list has come, my lord.
a CD?
CD.
What materials?
Mail copy also.
To do that, you need to be online.
Yes.
Mail copy. As soon as I went near the table, it was number 1, 3, and 4 for me and get my mouth with full of and throwing directly up into there. I was taking me on the shoulder of the one. Thereafter, I had been tortured with which caused injury to my person and confined 3 days in the house of exit number 3 and there exit number 1 with a promise to marry. Forcefully committed very upon this about that arrest my name. Already worship exit number 1 and 3, they are already given. Made by this on our purpose. Which number 1 and 4. So, and he given clear as bill by this amount. Incident of 2019. There was a log efforts because victim number number 1, and she will fully allowed, but the father of the victim they don't have that. And then this incident.
the offense was alleged to be committed in your house.
Yes.
Then,
Then if you know, one is already lost it, this is 409. He is already clear. That is to the rate.
yes,
Lordship, petitioner number, accused number 3 is Victor Lordship. And once it was statement of the victim Lordship. She has stated that she has love affair with accused number 1, Lordship, that is Mithun escape. And thereafter Lordship, he has stated that he has raped her lately. And that is number 1.
medical.
Medical lordship, the date of occurrence is 3/6/2019. And medical was done on 12/6/2019. And it gives no such evidence.
What is the stage of investigation now?
Now almost all the witnesses has been examined lordship. Now medical report has your lordship. And accused statement is also here. Victim 164 statement is we have received. And I have also gone through the medical reports that scene has been instructed that there is no such injury on her parts lordship. But you mentioned the civil 164 statement of the victim. None of the medicals.
That would be number 1. We have the evidence that is very obvious.
When present petitioner happens to be the brother-in-law of accused number 1. The prime accused.
What is your name?
Unknown escape.
You. Yes, what do you say?
Otherwise, prime accused is accused number. Lordship, one Mithun escape. In section 34 may attract lordship. They helped him in committing this other papers. Since other lordship male accused is Bradford B lordship. And he has behind the bar since 25. It was been 30. Haven't to take lordship. He is 29 days behind the bar. And I have also gone through the statement of parents of the victim lordship, and they have specifically indicated accused number 1, that is, 1 victim escaped.
He's not arrested.
Before the lordship.
No, is he arrested or not?
No, he given clear.
He's given the bail.
Escape.
Oh,
Clear now.
Okay, heard Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner. And MSSH for a learned deputy for the state. This if a petition is filed, a petition is filed by the petitioner, so-and-so, who was arrested in connection of Sukhchar PS case number 52 of 2019 under section so-and-so. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that by an FIR dated 9/6/2019, allegations were made against the accused persons named there, including the petitioner, that they had abducted the daughter of the informant by gagging her mouth with a cloth. Not daughter, the informant, gagging her mouth with a cloth and showing her a dagger. They kidnapped her, taking her on the shoulder of the accused number 1 named in the FIR. Full stop. There, she had been tortured, which causing injuries to the person, and was confined for 3 days in the house of the accused number 3, who is the petitioner before this court. Full stop. Thereafter, the accused number 1 named in the FIR committed rape on the petitioner, on the informant, with a promise to marry her. Full stop. Such physical relationship was committed without her, against her consent. On 6/6/2019, the said persons armed with dagger and lathi, etc., had forcefully taken her from the house of accused number 1. Accused number 3 and left her in her house. Full stop. The CD has been called for, and from the CD upon careful perusal, statement of the victim girl under section 164. It is seen that the allegation of rape is against the other accused and not against the present petitioner. Medical report did not reveal any injuries on her person, as the physical assault was on 3/6 and the medical examination was carried out on 13/6. Full stop. The prime accused in the FIR, namely accused number 1, has in the meantime been granted an anticipatory bail by order of this court, passed on by an order of this court dated 29/5/2023, passed in AB 1680 of 2023. Upon consideration of the submissions made and upon the perusal of the CD, this court, taking parity with the orders passed by this court, is inclined to grant bail to the petitioner as prayed for. Accordingly, the petitioner is released on furnishing a bail bond of rupees 25,000 with 1 local security of like amount to the satisfaction of the CJM South Salmara. He shall appear before the IU within he shall appear before the IU on each and every day as may be required, and he shall not move out of the jurisdiction of so-and-so police station without written notice from the police. Without written permission of the IU. And AB petition is according, BA petition is accordingly disposed. CD return.
Bail hearing AB item number 25.
Yes, Mr. Kotobi.
The cycle of your lordship. Interim bill was granted and we appear on 27. The earlier occasion there was interim bill, but it did not appear because IOR was transferred.
Now I appeared, my lord, his statement.
There are cases, cross cases between the two parties. Like the civil is for regarding monetary transaction.
Order of copy to lagi readily. Yeah. Download for you. Yes.
But complainant says something else, my lord. He has taken money for giving for like license, my lord, of people. Wine shop.
What is the name of the petitioner?
Noor Alam.
Noor Alam.
But it will he also filed an FIR. That they accused the informant with the older sum of 7 lakh rupees. On 23,000 for previous months. And they refused to return the money. For about 7,11,2021.
Yes, Mr. Gogoi.
Lordship, that.
No.
My lord, statement.
Heard letter counsels for the parties upon this AV petition filed by so and so. The apprehending arrest in connection with Bokisto PS case number 2102 of 2021, registered under section 120B. etc. This court earlier by the order dated 2004/2023 had granted. Sorry, when was the interim bail granted?
The bill was granted on 20.
2004. Pursuant to which petitioner appeared before the IO, his statements were recorded. The CD in the matter has been called for and the same is produced before this court today. Heard learned counsels for the parties, CD produced has been perused. Statements of the various witnesses have been carefully noted. Also, perusal of the CD does not reveal any material which suggests that continuation of interim order is prejudicial to the investigation carried on by the case, carried on by the police. Full stop. Investigation has progressed. However, charge sheet has not been filed. As no incriminating materials are found from the CD to suggest that continuation of the interim bail granted will impede the investigations carried on. This court is of the view that the interim bail granted on 2004-2023 be confirmed. No, it is granted on 18/11. Your interim bail was granted when?
24, 20.
No,
No, past internal by, I think. Point of time.
that's what we are asking you. Eighteen eleven 2021.
18/11.
18/11/2021.
Yeah.
Stands confirmed. That was- read with the order dated 2004-2023. The interim bail is granted on the following conditions. We shall appear before the IO within so and so days till completion of the investigation and not move out of the jurisdiction of Bohista police station without written permission of the IO. Bail AB petition stands disposed.
Item 27, the completion of trial. Because of the two summary case, and then
All right, completion of trial. এই আগৰ order বিলাক দিলে আমাৰ কপি নাৰাখি ঘূৰাই দি দিব মাতি দিল ৰাখিছে ৰাখিব yes
27.
Worship, any council member could due to some medical emergency worship. But it may be adjourned to the bail worship.
at the request of at the request made on behalf of the council
Yes.
appearing for this matter on the ground that the council has medical emergency, matter stands adjourned for a week. CD
That may be fixed because madam, up-to-date diary is required, madam.
learned APP further submits that up-to-date case diary is required to be called for, and accordingly matter will be listed again on 27th of June, enabling her to issue on interim.
Yes, interim is there.
Interim is there. Then list on July, 24th July.
Twenty-eight.
In this matter, after the there was performed. And other matters are fixed on 26/7.
Have you received the CD?
Should be received, madam.
When are the other matters fixed?
26/7.
Yes, diary is also not up to date, madam. Diary up to 4 February.
Well, you just said you have received. It is submitted by learned
Yes, it is.
APP that his diary
26/7.
received is not up to date, and therefore he seeks liberty of the court to call for updated CD. Mr. D. Vora, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that other matters arising out of the same FIR,
Yes, madam.
namely, which FIR is it?
436. Along with AB 436.
Itanover PS case 28 of 2023, namely AB number
AB number 436 only connection.
436 of 23, and
Yes, madam.
how many cases?
I have to be madam.
Only one
Yes.
is listed on 27, 26,
26.
26. 26.
26/7, and therefore the matter also be listed together with AP so and so. Full stop. Accordingly, the same be listed along with AP so and so. Mr. Ganguly appears for. Mr. Ganguly, you appear for somebody. Appears for the information. List accordingly. Interim bail granted will continue till the next date fixed.
Item 30,
Ma'am, please, 30 minute charge submitted.
First it's submitted.
It was a 438 application. I was in interim, I appeared. My statement recorded.
Before the police.
Yes.
So now charge sheet submitted, you will have to appear before the
Yes.
court. So we,
This time maybe given, I will.
yes. Our learned counsels for the parties. It is submitted by learned APP. The charge sheet in the matter has been submitted in the meantime.
Okay.
And accordingly, the AB petition is closed, enabling the petitioner to. AB petition is closed, full stop. The interim order dated interim bail granted on 10/4/2023 will continue for another 15 days from today, enabling the petitioner to appear before the competent court and apply for regular bail.
Deeply applied.
This closed.
31,
31 diary not received, interim is there.
It is submitted by the APP, Mr. B.B. Gogoi, the diary call for has not been received, CD call for not received. Therefore, further time is prayed for. Petitioner is already on interim bail by the order dated 10/3/2023. Therefore, list on 4th of August.
32,
Yes, diary received. Postmortem is not there. Yeah, that is not received.
Call for postmortem report. Learned APP is permitted to call for postmortem report. You want to send the CD for that? Or
CD
you
received, my lord, only PM report is
then
required.
CD receive the retains. Mr. Sorma appears for the council, for the petitioner, list on so and so date. When can you get it?
Yes, my lord, Hazu,
Hazo is nearby.
my lord, 886.
86, list on 86.
Okay.
33,
33 charge submitted.
Charge sheet, it is submitted, the charge sheet has been submitted in this case by the learned APP, submitted by learned APP, the charge sheet has been submitted in this matter. So accordingly, the AV petition stands closed. However, the benefit of interim order dated 4/4/2023, granting interim bail, will continue for another 15 days, enabling the petitioner to appear before the competent court and apply for regular bail. Yes, 15 days. 15 days from today.
34,
Yes, Mr. Hawk.
Yes, diary received.
438 application lordship, interim their lordship. And despite the interim order lordship, and I was supposed to be police lordship after my statement has been recorded.
Yes.
Advance page 9. Entire allegation is, if there is anything happened, lordship, and they are the informant is a married person, lordship, and they are having to mother to similar lordship. And the petitioner also a married person, and he is a elected court member. And some political regular lordship and this instance apparently one. I think public lordship, may I read the appeal?
Yes.
Would you submitted that a person that is should approve who is the neighbor of the house of my father told me over phone and
disturbed me and to give arbitration to petitioner lordship, and he has disturbed me and gave proposal to marry me. And on last 29th 2023, Abdul Rashid, taking advantage of the absence of my parents, forcefully entered into my bedroom with a knife and hold me and gagged my mouth and took me to the backside of the house. And thereafter he communicated with me. And when I asked him to get married with me, then he said he will not marry with me. And after meeting and with Abdul Rashid, I wore my clothes and returning back to my room. And then the brother of the Abdul Rashid, namely Nazim, the mother of Abdul Rashid, wife of Abdul Rashid, and father of Abdul Rashid, and another brother of the Abdul Rashid jointly had beaten me up and thereby caused injury to me. And thereafter the said incident, Usman Oli, Qasim Ali, issued me and my family that they will decide the matter and in the society, but did not do so and was disappeared. And Lordship, everything is very much clear, Lordship, and if there is anything happened, Lordship, but the present petitioner strongly denied the allegation. And both are the married person, Lordship, and both the and the petitioner also the father of it to several.
I am applying for the informant objection to the file, but that has not been there. My lord,
You have filed objections.
objection that has not been there, but in the one of the.
Have you filed it?
Lordship,
Have you filed it?
yes, I have already filed. but
When did you file it?
On 25.
So let the objection be taken.
Lordship.
It is submitted by Mr. Loskor Borhuya. F.E. Borhuya that the objection filed on behalf of the informants objecting to the grant of bail to the petitioner is not available. Has been filed on 25.
Yes,
However, the same is not available in the case record. Let the matter be listed again on Monday. Monday? Monday.
After Monday, Lordship. 1 2 weeks, Lordship.
1-2 weeks. On 28th of June. CD receipt be retained in the meantime.
Sorry, Lordship. And on 29, he did clear, Lordship. After the order.
Not 29, 28
28.
or after. You want it after
2 days after, Lordship.
2 days after. Then it will go to July.
Lordship, 28.
Or 27th.
Lordship.
Yes, yes.
27th.
27.
This one 27th.
Lordship.
We do triple again. Okay.
Yes.
We'll come back at 2 o'clock.
Yes.
মই এটা ললো দুটা আছে এটা 30 আৰু এটা 33 কবি না ডেটটো লাগিব 33 নম্বৰ 32 পালো 30 নম্বৰ 32 সেইটো প্ৰডাকচন
CS number 40. 40/23, dated 29/4/23.
কম্পিউটার তো অন করে দিয়েছো
It is. It is. Oh, it is.
बीच में एक बार मेरा भी ऑफिस जाने से हम लाइव स्ट्रीमिंग के लिए बनता ना संभव नहीं है ना এই কম্পিউটার মেশিনটো অফ হৈ গৈছে নহয় কারেন্ট গৈছিলে কারেন্ট গৈছিলে কারেন্ট যাতে অফ হৈ গ'ল हेलो
20, this
Yes,
was 20,
Yes.
June. For CD.
There is no clear. It is possible of third date may be there.
Short date. Is it possible on 15?
15 or
Yes.
15, based on 15. Mr. So-and-so appears for the petition.
37
Here also diary not received.
I take your doctor page 9 kindly. But they were coming from a bar. All the persons. They thereafter there was some altercation in a mood matter. Then the Indian person had left the place in his scooty. He met with an accident. And he got suffered some injuries matter. Now this affair was filed against us. But I am an engineer got an appointment, I could not join. But in this case, CD was called. What I pray that CD has not come. We pray for CD along with the legal department. It is not a case of P26 at all, madam. Kindly give us some protection. We will appear.
I heard Mr. S. Biswas, the counsel for the petition. Mr. B.B. Goel and APP submits that CD call for has not been received. He prays for further time. Let the matter be listed again. Enabling Mr. B.B. Goel to produce the CD along with the injury report. In the meantime, if the petitioners are arrested, they shall be released on furnishing a bail bond of ₹25,000 with one local security of like amount to the satisfaction of the arresting authority. Subject to the following conditions, they shall appear before the IO within 10 days from today. And they shall not hamper or tamper with the evidence or influence any person or move out on the jurisdiction of what is that police station? Which police station?
So Lokhipur, Kasar,
Lokhipur within bracket Kachar. Lokhipur police station in the district of Kachar. Police again on 4th of August.
Items 38 and 39.
May change on. May change on. This matter, my lord, the informant is file affidavit. So, my lord, does will be directed to give me a copy, my lord, furnish me a copy.
File some affidavit.
Kind of object.
When?
And one more thing, my lord. There is a cross.
When did you file it? When did you file it? When did you file it? Oh, yesterday. MSSG Burwa, learned counsel appearing for the performance submits that an affidavit has been filed, which however is not available in the case records. Mr. A.K. Talukdar, learned counsel.
It is available.
Huh? Is it?
I mentioned this. Last.
Again, I had one week of completion.
My lord, I really give a copy, my lord, so that I can respond by.
Your file, it is available in the second bail, anticipatory. You have not served him a copy.
My lord, as per my instructions, my lord, with regard to item number 39, someone there also I have completed the advocate clerk. My lord, he has called several times, but I was informed that he has left the court. So we have filed an objection, serving a copy to the PPA and to the court reports, my lord. And
Give him a copy now, give him a copy now.
My lord, I will serve it. It is with regard to injuries only, the medical and the CD will
My
also.
lord, I'll file a response, my lord, and it's sometime maybe granted.
What response?
And one more thing, my lord, I have not seen the, my lord,
We have given you, we are providing you, you
And
go
my lord,
through
one more
get
thing,
your
my lord.
instruction.
my lord, there are cross two FIRs, my lord. Our one was filed earlier, my lord. This CD has not come, my lord.
MS so and so learned
This
counsel
CD
appearing for the informant submits that the affidavit. Objection has been filed, objection with regard to the bail. Mr. A.K. Talukdar, learned counsel for the petitioner, however, submits that the copy of the same has not been served upon him. Accordingly, learned counsel for the informant will serve a copy on the learned counsel for the petitioner. Can you do it today?
Yes, my lord.
During the course of the day, let the matter be listed again on next week.
My lord, here it may be returned back because that is not up to date. After inquiry whether they have recorded their statement or not, that is not reflected.
Mr. R. Kaushik, APP submits that CD call for does not reflect the statements of the petitioner
We appear.
as they are on the interim bail. And there was a direction to appear before the IO. So accordingly, he seeks permission to return the CD and call for updated CD. Prayer allowed, list in July.
My lord, one submission.
19 July.
My lord, one submission. I have made my statements after the grant of interim, two of the persons they left for quick. Two of the person, and when we went to submit the medical documents before the IO, the investigating officer has stated that he has called them, but they are not in the country. They have left out.
My lord, they have appeared, my lord.
Let us see what comes. out.
I file affidavit in this regard.
You will?
I file affidavit in this regard. My lord, date 19 July.
19 July.
My lord, interim may be continued.
Interim will continue.
Supplementary list, bail hearing item 67.
May I please, your lordship? On the last occasion, my lord, I took time from the honorable court. Whether petitioner number 4 and 5 approached the IO, my lord, after getting interim, my lord.
No, here also after the CD will be required, my lord.
My lord, in this case, my lord, I was on interim. Thereafter, on the last occasion case, there was there, my lord.
Learned APPs, Mr. So and so submits that up to date case.
My lord, I may be allowed to draw honorable to thank.
He prays for a short date to call for return back and call for not credit CD. Yes,
My lord, I appeared before the IO on 25/5/2023 at 3:30 PM, my lord.
you're Mr. Sharma.
My lord.
As Sharma, learned counsel for the petitioner submits that the petitioner has appeared before the IO on
25/5/2023 at 3:30 p.m. All the 5 accused petitioner, my lord, 5 accused petitioner.
25/5/2023. Let's again on 19 July. 19 July.
My lord, interim will be continued, my lord.
Interim bail will continue.
Deeply obliged, my lord.
68.
Make vision market. For 238 application mother. Lordship will fix it today mother, that case mother. But actually, mother, it is a boundary dispute mother. It is the.
Where is the FIR?
Mother,
FIR,
apparently page 18. The boundary dispute, mother, what has happened spontaneously, mother. Mother, there is nothing pre-planned, mother. Mother, to be frank, there was a parcel, mother. They assaulted them with a bamboo stick, mother. And some injury is there, mother. But custodial injury, mother, may not be required in this case, mother. So, what has happened spontaneously.
somebody filed some affidavit.
So, he was here, you know. That he was here. No, it is, at best, the place of 325. Because, if they have used the brand, there was a hustle, man. And what has happened spontaneously, mother. So, my claim, mother, the custodial income became, man.
What is there in the CD?
Yes, my lord, did you receive one injury is grievous, my lord. But regarding type of weapon, it says that my lord, that cannot be identified. But as per the witness's statement, my lord, that they assaulted with one down, my lord. 3 persons speaking this time, blow was given by Anwar.
Hmm.
Other 3 instigators came to view.
Hmm. Yeah,
The boundary dispute, mother.
no, all right, but
There was, what has happened spontaneously, mother. There was a foreign mother.
let us see the CD.
On the spot, mother. Something. Please take into consideration.
What is the name of the person? Anwar.
He is the father, and 1 and 3 are the sons. One, Anwar is aged about more than 60 years, other two are his sons. Again, it is like 1 and 2, 1 and 3 instigated to. Along with their mother is on interim, mother has what?
Heard learned counsels for the parties. This AV petition is filed by the petitioners 1, 2, and 3. By FIR dated 21/03/2023, lodged by the informant 1, Safikur Rahman, who was alleged that the persons named in the FIR had attacked the informant and her brother with dao, lucky, etc. And as a result of which they sustained grievous injury. His brother was referred to GMCH from Hajo Medical. They say the FIR was received and registered as Hajo PS case number so and so under section so and so. Learned counsel for the petitioner. Learned counsel for the petitioner submits that there is a boundary dispute existing between petitioner number 2, petitioner number 2's house and the house of the informant. However, house of the petitioner number 2 and the house of the informant full stop. Although some dispute took place between them, however, the allegations made in the FIR that assault was caused by the petitioners causing grievous harm is incorrect. Full stop. This court by earlier order called for the CD. Learned APP has produced the CD. CD produced has been carefully perused. The injury report reveals that there are injuries sustained and one of them is stated to be grievous. Perused the CD carefully from the statements of the witnesses perused. It appears that there is a dispute between the persons concerned and there was some physical altercation between the petitioners and the informant. Also, the medical report does not give any opinion as regards the nature of weapon used for causing the grievous injury. Considering all the materials as that the written objection was filed by the informant objecting to the grant of bail to the petitioners. However, on the matter being called, the learned counsel for the informant is not present in court. The objection file is also carefully perused. The allegations made in the FIR are found to be also stated in the objections. Considering all of the above, this court is of the view that the since the investigation is underway. And the materials in the CD, this court is inclined to grant anticipated bail to petitioners 1 and 2. However, in view of certain incriminating materials available, the period for grant of interim bail against in respect of the petitioner number 2 stands rejected at this stage. Bail petition is disposed of in terms of the above CD return. 1 and 2 grant, 1 and 3. Subject to the following conditions, it will appear within 10 days from today. There are materials against number 2.
1 and 3 granted before the final.
Daily list for orders item 40 and 41.
Yes,
Hardship in this case. The petitioner would like to put a connected transfer petition.
number,
Transfer petition criminal number 29/2018.
you want to withdraw.
Yes, Your Lordship, only the transfer petition, not the connected, criminal petition.
MS M. Kechi, learned counsel for the petitioner submits on instructions that the petitioner does not wish to press the transfer petition and seeks to withdraw the same. Transfer petition criminal number 29 is accordingly dismissed on withdrawal. Interim order, if any, will stand vacated. Then
If I may, Your Lordship, if Your Lordship may kindly fix the date for this.
Admission, madam.
admission,
Admission. Madam. Expired. That doesn't really fix for admission.
Arunachal matter.
Yes, sir. Go back to the window. I am not the party, madam. On 40, I am party.
Huh?
But you want to make the party. So, I get it, so, okay.
I am appearing for the sole respondent.
You want some date. You are praying for a adjournment.
Lordship, this criminal petition, I would be paying for an adjournment.
Or it could be passing of.
Yes, Mr. Dor.
Mother, several locations. That's not present. Let us. It's okay.
At joint request, matter stands adjourned for. When do you want it?
After vacation.
After vacation. 20 July 20.
Madam,
Interim order passed earlier will continue till the next date of listing.
Thank you.
42.
I'm looking for a small number of.
He is appeared. He is appearing.
Looking for respondent number 1.
One.
Number 2 is the victim and states the wife of respondent number 1, but she does not stay with me. Right now. But my lord, I have the current address. If you don't with me, I can provide them.
You are appearing for 2.
1 minute.
1.
Under informant.
And who is 2?
Madam, 2 is the victim, madam.
What is the allegation? And what is your prayer today?
To be able to take fresh step against respondent number 2 in a new address.
Mr. So-and-so learned counsel for the petitioner submits that they be given another opportunity to take fresh steps on respondent to in the new address which they have collected. So Mr.
A lawyer.
A. Locker appears for respondent 1. MSSH Ora appears for respondent 2. 3. List after 3 weeks. Enabling the petitioner to take fresh steps.
Much of it.
43.
Yes.
There's an application for cancellation of bail. The second 439(2) of the CRPC. In this case,
Council coming for cancellation of bail.
there is client is there.
Always by doing defense.
Now your lordship will find, in this case, the 2 accused persons have been.
Councils appear and disappear on instructions.
Material instruction is also one of the factors.
Now, many years ago, there was a movie. I saw the name of which I happen to recollect seeing all the councils.
Which one, madam?
It's called the Clash of the Titans.
Class of the Titan.
No?
That way, madam.
Yes, please.
So in this case, you all of the 2 respondents, Mehta Mali and Moigul, they were granted bail by the order of Session Judge Matter. By order dated 29/6/2022, annexure 5 page 40 man. That you also find. One thing, my lord, that one law point is involved in this case, my lord. It is what happened is the court has come to a finding, my lord, the Session Judge, my lord, while granting bail. Paragraph, the police 43 second top parameter.
Page number
Page 43.
43. No, the order starts from 42.
42, my lord.
Yes.
43, my lord. Further in the Sakshi, the investigating officer said that he could not collect the examination report of the exhibit sent to the FSL Kanapada, Guwahati, and stated that during the trial, he will try to submit the examination report in the court. This doesn't make any sense. It seems to deprive the accused person of getting
We gave a bail in connection with this matter today morning.
Same here.
Are you aware?
And also that is, madam. He is very much availability. Madam, also of that case, just for renaissance, madam. That they I asked for tagging up with the matter, madam. This is the case. That bail charge, quashing of charge. Last time I asked for tagging up, your lordship say that should go separately. I agreed also. So your lordship directed me to take justice service with your lordship. So just 2 days before. Because this Harun Ali matter, we could not serve it, so it's not progressing. In the case, trial case is progressed well, madam. Till now, I think 8 witnesses have been examined.
Learned counsel is available here.
Yes, that's why I wanted to tag it so I can give it, madam, but your lordship wanted that it should not be tagged in.
No, you can give it to him across the.
That's why I wanted to tag it, madam. That is my point to point it out.
Yes, what were you?
The court has come to a finding, matter that this doesn't start paragraph, that it seems to deprive the accused person from getting statutory bail under section 167(2). Investigator has submitted certificate as the investigator has not able to collect the FSL report. Investigation case is not complete, as he should not have submitted such a very complete investigation. In fact, my lord, a similar point arose, my lord, in a Ritu Savaiya's case, recently Supreme Court, my lord, division bench.
It is referred.
That is the point involved.
Larger bench.
Yes, larger.
With a further rider not to be relied on.
That was referred by in the case of.
Is it the position today? Is it the position today?
Yes, madam. It was a field today.
That it is still not placed before the larger bench.
Yes, madam. It is not yet taken up.
So.
Sir, it was report matter there. I thought that this might be because.
But I think the provisions is that there can be only one charge sheet. Final. No part.
No part. Now whether
this is what the learned session judges said.
Yes.
That you cannot file a charge sheet and then say you want to file a report or examination or FSL or something like that.
Absolutely.
Yes, now that is a FSL report of last statement. last tense of the injunction. How far it will be decided, it may not, because now DNA profiling was done, and DNA profiling of the last tense has matched with the some of the issues. That does come on my phone.
So
So basically, our case is that within the period of limitation, so court has held that once they are not, they are entitled for benefit of 167. Our case is when.
That is in one ticket, not for both the.
Court is able. This is the. Because
Mockdown was already for 91 days.
but here court has held that has not been discussed. Here they are not,
Record will stay.
but that is different because court one day.
The 92 days.
but Shabaria case perhaps is in the same line as the judgment of the session.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Huh.
That is the difficulty. The Samaria case, Samaria says that.
So now you are saying that Shabaria is wrong. Is that what you are trying to say?
Yeah. And
No, what are your grounds for that?
now it says that it cannot be taken into consideration.
So this was done well before Shabaria was given. So until and unless
Mostly, I think they filed a review application. Union Media has filed a review application, and there's another case, Director of Enforcement on Manpreet Singh Talwar. That was also, I think, that was case on based on referred to, but mostly after vacation they are coming. These cases are for further review.
So
Let the point be decided, because that will decide the fate of this case also.
you want me to close it so that you can go and join after vacation?
There is a law point is involved. Is that
This has got nothing to do with those law point, madam. Basic fact is that why a bail is when granted, if there is no illegality and irregularity, madam, then what is the need of cancellation? Already the trial has commenced, your lordship, by this time has come to know while dealing with the bail application, madam, that 7 plus 1, 8 witnesses have already been examined, madam. And this, so there are two accused, madam. One is
7,
being requested by
7 or 8?
8, madam. Actually, 7 is the second last, madam. I was present there, madam. That's why I'm aware, madam. 7 is the last eyewitness. The eyewitness lady, madam. Actually, one more is there. Caesar witness, of course, madam. I remember it. I've got the file. So that even now, madam, what purpose will be served, madam? Whether bail cancellation as a formal just seeking will do, what is the purpose behind? Now, there is no overwhelming circumstance to show or any intervening matter to show at this stage. The law take will own course, madam. And for that, the Honorable Supreme Court says this.
You want the matter to be taken up after
Yes.
vacation?
yeah,
I want that it should be hardened and disposed of.
Okay,
Because the
so
law is as it stands, madam.
we are also eager to know what will happen after vacation.
That will happen, what will happen, madam. But now,
If
we are in a situation, madam, whether on merit it warrants for cancellation.
your honor hold, you not say hold, then honor is illegal. And then naturally by the consequence will follow, man.
Bail orders are never challenged, madam. As a revision or appeal, madam. The illegality and irregularities is pointed out, madam. Only for, this is not for revision order, madam, or 482 bail order. Bail order is never impugned, madam. Cancellation. So there is no question of reviewing.
Yes.
So, my lord, we have also in the meantime filed our affidavits, my lord, we have got everything on record. When he filed it, my lord, it took 1 year to travel as of today, because he has filed it somewhere in the month of 2022, my lord, September. So now today we are 8-9 months cross, my lord, and 9 witnesses have been examined. All the material witnesses of this case, the eyewitnesses, the informant, they have been examined. My lord.
Real witnesses are basically technical evidence.
See, the witnesses.
So we cannot influence the technical.
Because
Witnesses, the number of witnesses keep on increasing. What is this? In the morning it was 5, then 6.
No.
Now 7. Now you are saying it is 8.
No. He is right. He has given the eyewitnesses account. I was present there, I'm conducting a trial. So PW seven was the second last witness. Thereafter, one Caesar witness also came in, my lord. 8. That certified copy, probably they don't have it. I also don't have it, but I can get it, my lord. I have got in my mobile. If you want watching once, I can give the print out.
Yes, what do you say, Mr. Kotopi?
The lordship will go through the affidavit, my lord. We have placed it on.
Fix a date and we will go for full hearing, madam, then.
We are going for hearing. So you only started with this Supreme Court judgment, nothing to do.
If the order is defective, when the full charge sheet has been filed, and there is specific allegation in it, so he cannot get the benefit of 167(2). That is a basically our view. And court has given that benefit. And if
In any case, my lord, as far as I have seen from the record, my lord, so far the doctor is concerned, Dr. Mogdam Kare. My lord, from the case that you will see that one date they have suppressed it to bring it within 90 days ambit, but from the case diary which we have given as copies, my lord, under 207, it reflects that he was arrested one day earlier and taken into custody, my lord.
we have given it.
Yes, my lord.
Okay, let us take it up on, give us a convenient date, we'll take it up.
Yes, sir. It will take some time. Put the hearing will be required.
Not necessary.
Because we have to go to the fact of the case that. Because charge sheet is different.
We'll
By that time,
we'll fix it on a Tuesday or a Thursday.
Yeah.
Take it up.
Automatically.
You give a date,
Well, I have the lordship.
you have it on 22nd June.
Hopefully, my lord. That's it.
Therefore, the first offer to fix a date is left to the bar. We are always available. Court is always available.
Yes, sir. True, my lord.
Hmm?
Yeah.
22nd.
22nd. You come to hearing from. Right, Mr.
Whatever column it comes, you make a mention, we'll take it up.
Yeah.
Whatever nomenclature, we'll take it
And
up.
I leave the judgment for your lordship.
If you can take it back if you want.
No, I know, my lord. I have got it. Always, sir.
Yes, yes. Anything else?
No,
Third, learned counsel for the parties. The matter would require some hearing, and therefore it is agreed that the matter be taken up for hearing on 22nd of June. Attempt will be made to dispose of the IA on the next date fixed.
much older.
Item 44,
But in this case, can you the paper he was called?
Scan copy aise nahi. Scan copy of the case diary has called for, has not been received by the registry as on date. Registry is directed to send a reminder, issue a reminder. List again on so and so hard MS so and so learned counsel for the petition. And SS Bora for the state. No date now. Let the matter be listed. Let the scan copy come, it will get listed automatically. Yes.
45,
Also, in this case, lordship, already they have discharged from the trial court, lordship.
Then
On having a order dated lordship 6/4 lordship, 6/4/2023 lordship. And item number only lordship 46, only the appearance is fixed for the item number 46. The same case.
there's an office note where it says unserved notice. Addressee not found in respect of respondent 2.
Yes, lordship. But lordship, but just I'm getting information lordship that on having the order dated 6/4/2023 lordship, they were discharged by submitting the IO.
Do you have the copy?
Proceed, right? I have on
You take it out, will give us a copy on the next day. Mr. N. Dubey, learned counsel for the petitioner, submits that the petitioners, who are discharged, petitioners
Yes, please.
have been discharged by the competent court, in the copy of this order. You'd like to place a copy of the order on the next date fixed. Accordingly, when can you get it? After 1 week. List on 16th. 16th of June. MS.SH Bora, if you for the state.
46.
46 lordship. The present thing that lordship on 13/6 lordship, appearance is fixed in this case lordship. And if case is fixed to the LCR lordship.
No, this you have filed for what?
Crossing of FIR lordship.
FIR.
Yes, Lord.
The matter is still in the stage of investigation.
Yes, consider that, it was still task is submitted, and for the appearance, the court, lower court fixed the case lordship. On
When?
13/6.
When?
13/6.
Where is the order?
Lordship, just I'm getting information, lordship, on that lordship, on that very date, lordship, I will apply the order lordship.
All right.
But
List,
today the matter is
list.
fixed for the LCR lordship.
The LCR has not come. Scan copy of the LCR as called for has not been received. Registry to issue reminder. List again on so and so the same date. When did you give a date? 16 June.
I'll leave this.
47.
Yes.
May I take Lordship, this is an application for cancellation of the bail. Lordship, this honorable court's order is at page 27. The relevant portion is at page 29. The accused after getting a bail misused the liberty granted to him. Then turn up at page 29. That is the condition granted by this honorable court.
Where is that? Where is that order?
Page 29 of it, annexure
29.
3.
What condition has been violated?
This I have for cancellation of the bail granted to the accused.
Yes, what condition was violated?
No, sir, I'll just, page number 29.
Yes, yes.
The petitioner shall not directly, the clause 2, petitioner shall not directly or indirectly make an inducement, pay or promise to any witnesses acquainted with the facts of the case so as to dissuade him from visiting such facts to the court. So, after getting getting the bill, should come down to page 30, we are compelled to file a FIR because
He had threatened you.
yes,
He threatened you.
threatened me, then I was physically assaulted, I was beaten up. Page number 30.
Yes, APP, please obtain your instructions. What would you like? CD.
Yes.
CD, but
CD was called for actually and the.
in which matter, the subsequent matter?
Lordship, subsequently.
Okay. Heard learned counsel for the parties. This is an IA praying for cancellation of the bail granted to the petitioner by the order dated 23/12/2022 in AB number so and so page 27. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that pursuant to the grant of the bail. It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that this court, while granting bail, had directed that certain conditions are to be fulfilled by the petitioner. One of which is that the petitioner shall not make any inducement, threat, or promise to any witness acquainted with the case, and to dissuade him from disclosing such facts to the court, etc.
He is threatening me to withdraw the case.
It is submitted by the learned counsel for the petitioner that by the applicant that the petitioner, namely the respondent number 1. Is he respondent or
He is respondent number 1.
respondent 1? upon being granted bail, had threatened the petitioner and his daughter, and her daughter.
Yes, yes, nothing.
Because of which she filed a complaint before the officer in charge, Mankachar Police Station, which has been received and registered at Mankachar PS case number 396 of 2022. Also, Para Learned ABP MS SH Bora submits that the case diary in connection with Mankachar PS case number so and so be called for. Accordingly, let the so and so case diary be called for in the meantime. Although the office note reflects the respondent one is represented by counsel, however, none appears on the matter being called. List again on
16 June.
16 June.
Along with the injury report. Because-
Along with injury report for CD and injury report.
Okay.
Supplementary list for orders item 69.
None appears for the petitioner on call. Please next week. MSSH Bora appears for the state.
Claim address item 63.
This matter was directed to be listed in part 2. Why is it listed here? Last order, long back. Petition is already admitted for hearing, list for hearing. List for hearing, we don't know, list for hearing. It will come for hearing as per the
Order.
on a date to be fixed by the registry.
Okay.
66.
Wait in your office.
Hmm.
Office not your office. Service of respondent of in there. Wait in your office.
Yes, sir, on respondent 2 is awaited. List after 2 weeks.
Interim will continue the.
Interim order passed earlier shall continue till the next day.
On hearing items 49 to 62.
Why is it listed for today?
That is for production of record, we need further 10 days time.
10 days time.
Yes, sir.
List on 20 June 20 earlier. No, not on a miscellaneous day. We can have it on 13. Let it be on 13 June.
13.
Enabling the learned counsel appearing for the respondent to produce the records. List on 13 June.